Morning. Joe D'Amico, Port Discovery. A couple of things I want to talk about. One was I also wanted to talk about what Tom had mentioned with regards to the 911 center. I find that a little disturbing just because the fact that I've talked to Mr. Morley about this is that I have my own dispatch center, and I feel that that'd be a direct competition and that they've received a lot of federal funding and dollars that I've not been able to get to. So I want to put the dispatch center on notice that if there's any bids, including bidding for fire services and police services, that we want to put our hat in the ring. And I think that if they're going to go off on their own, I'm going to bid the fire services. We know a lot of people within the fire department. Maybe the fire department would want to jump off and have their own dispatch center out in Discovery Bay. So that was a concern. With regards to adult businesses, I see that that's on the agenda again. You guys talked about this for probably about the last 8 years, over and over again, and you say you don't issue business licenses, but here we go, we're talking about, a business license, and I've talked to the board about this before. I think we do need to have business licenses so that we can find out where all the non-conforming businesses are, all the businesses that are on the shoreline, so that we know what's going on along the shoreline before we pass some 150-foot setback, and we don't know how many people are going to lose their jobs over becoming non-conforming. And then the legal aspect of that, of having to go through all the appeals once all these properties become non-conforming. So I want to touch on, I know that I'm here, the Concerned Citizens was here. I want to thank them for guiding me through a process of hiring somebody with a disability. And I hate to even say that because I don't consider Mr. Lewis, who's one of my employees, to have a disability. He is special in many ways, and some ways that he just brings and sheds light on all of us there, and how fortunate we are to have him. And I hope that the board, if you're funding that, will continue to fund that. I think it's a great thing for our community, and we have been very pleased with Concerned Citizens. I'd like the board to know that. So, thank you.
Thank you, Joe.